Welcome to Pattaya, Thailand. Today we're exploring one of the most breathtaking, mysterious, and spiritually rich landmarks in Southeast Asia, the Sanctuary of Truth. And if you stay with me till the end, I'll take you to a hidden part of the complex, a secret garden that few tourists even know exists. As we step through the gates, the first thing that hits you is the scale. This isn't just a building, it's a cathedral of wood, towering over 100 meters high, with every inch covered by hand. How do I look? Construction started back in 1981, and guess what? It's still not finished. The sanctuary is built entirely from teak wood, and not a single metal nail was used. The idea behind it was to create a place that embodies the world's major philosophies, Buddhism, Hinduism, Chinese and Khmer spiritual teachings, all in one single wooden temple. The visionary behind all of this was Vek Virayapan, a Thai millionaire and devout believer in ancient spiritual traditions. He also created the famous ancient city near Bangkok. His dream for the sanctuary was to remind humanity of the importance of philosophy, religion, and mortality in an increasingly material world. But here's something most tour guides won't tell you. The design is deliberately unfinished. It reflects the idea that truth and understanding are always evolving, and that humanity's spiritual journey is never truly complete. Now here's something incredible. This entire structure, every tower, beam, and sculpture was built without a single metal nail. Instead, the builders used traditional interlocking wood joinery techniques, ancient methods passed down through generations of Thai and Khmer carpenters. Massive teak beams are carved with precision and fitted together using mortise and tension joints, wooden pegs, and wedges. This isn't just beautiful, it's also practical. It allows the temple to expand and contract with the typical humidity without cracking or collapsing, making the structure more flexible and earthquake resistant than you may think. Look closely at these carvings. They're not just decorative. Every statue, every detail has a meaning. On the eastern wing, you'll see images of creation of man, based on ancient Vedic principles. On the western side, scenes that represent the circle of life, death, karma, and rebirth. The four wings of the sanctuary each face a cardinal direction and represent a moral and philosophical value: peace, truth, compassion, and wisdom. The center spire, it rises to represent enlightenment, the ultimate truth. Inside, you'll notice the atmosphere change. It's cooler, quieter, the smell of old teak and incense lingers. The acoustics are soft, almost sacred. You'll find statues of Hindu deities like Shiva and Vishnu side by side with a figure of Buddha. These aren't contradictions. They're part of a larger message, that all paths seeking truth ultimately lead to the same core values of compassion, mindfulness, and peace. Many of the artisans carving here today are working under apprenticeship programs, passing ancient skills down from generation to generation. Let's go ahead and take a moment to appreciate the artisans' work here. They use traditional tools, chiseling detail into teak with almost meditative focus. Their work isn't just craftsmanship, it's an offering. This entire temple is a living project, a spiritual dialogue in wood. And unlike typical temples, there's no central religious domination here. The sanctuary welcomes people of all faiths and all walks of life. Look up. The ceilings stretch high into the darkness, filled with layers upon layers of carvings. Mythical beings, gods, celestial dancers, guardians. Every wall, every post, every beam tells a story. It's hard to take it all in at once, but that's the point. The design pulls your attention upward, inward, asking you not just to look, but to reflect. And here's something easy to miss. If you look closely at the eyes of some statues, they're subtly different. That's intentional. The idea is no one version of truth is perfect, but taken together, they create balance. Now, most visitors end their journey here at the temple, but you're not most visitors. Stay with me as we step off the main path, past the quiet gate, behind the gift shop, into something truly special. Welcome to the Secret Garden. It's not marked on most maps, and many tourists completely miss it. This tranquil area is filled with exotic plants, shaded walkways, hidden sculptures, and a peaceful stillness that feels worlds away from the grandeur of the temple. Locals say this garden was designed as a meditative escape, a place to reflect on the ideas presented inside the sanctuary.